Here's your script fully transformed and improved in Brian Tracy's motivational style. In English, keeping the narrative flow powerful, direct, and professional. Every success begins in the mind. Every person who has achieved greatness, every leader, every entrepreneur, every world-class athlete, first trained their mind before conquering the outside world. Every great change starts with one decision. A simple but powerful decision. The decision not to keep living the same way. We live in a world where many wait for things to change on their own. They wait for success to knock at their door, for motivation to fall from the sky, or for discipline to appear magically in the morning. But that never happens. It has never worked that way. What does work? The one thing that can change everything is exactly what you are doing now, deciding to reprogram your mind for success. Because success is not a matter of luck, contacts, or extraordinary talent. It is a matter of mindset, focus, and daily discipline. Today, I will take you step by step through a powerful process, one that has transformed millions of lives across the world. If you are ready to leave behind excuses, mental blocks, and procrastination, then stay with me, because today we are going to train your mind as if it were a muscle. Today begins a new version of you, a stronger, more disciplined, more determined version. Everything starts in the mind. The way you think determines how you feel, and how you feel determines how you act. If you think you can't, that it's too hard, that you weren't born to succeed, then you will be right. But if you decide to think differently, everything changes. Success doesn't begin with actions. It begins with beliefs. Successful people think differently. They have what we call a growth mindset. They believe they can improve, they can learn, they can overcome any obstacle. And you can develop that same mindset. Ask yourself right now, what limiting beliefs have you been repeating to yourself for years? What negative voice have you allowed to live in your head? Because if you don't control your mind will control you. You must be intentional. You cannot leave your thoughts to chance. You must feed your mind every day with ideas of power, not fear. Visualize your success. Repeat powerful affirmations. Speak to yourself as a coach would. Say, I can do this. I am growing. I am improving every day. If you do this, you will begin to change from the inside. And when you change inside, the outside begins to align with you. There's one clear difference between people who dream and people who achieve their dreams. That difference is discipline. Everyone wants results. Everyone wants success, financial freedom, energy, and recognition. But few are willing to pay the price. And do you know what the price is? Doing what you must do even when you don't feel like it. That is discipline. And the good news is this. Discipline is not a talent. Discipline is a muscle. And like any muscle, it can be trained. Every time you choose what is right instead of what is easy, you are training that muscle. When you wake up early, even when you are tired, when you choose to study instead of wasting time, when you go exercise even when you don't feel like it, that is discipline. And with every disciplined act, you move closer to your goals. But the opposite is also true. Every time you give up, every time you surrender to laziness, you are building the habit of mediocrity. You decide every day in which direction you grow. Don't wait to feel motivated. Act even when you don't feel like it. Motivation does not create action. Action creates motivation. Now let's go practical. A daily routine to reprogram your mind for success and discipline. The key is repetition. What you repeat, you become. Your mind is like a field. If you do not intentionally plant flowers, weeds will grow. And the same happens with your thoughts. If you don't choose them carefully, negativity will take over. Programming your mind means giving your brain the instructions it needs to work for you, not against you. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm lazy, I can't do it, it's too hard, your mind will work to make that your reality. But if you tell yourself, I am disciplined, I am committed, I can learn anything, your brain begins to rewire itself to confirm those beliefs. Do you see the power you have? That is why you must visualize your success every morning. See yourself succeeding. Feel the emotions of victory. Train your brain to believe it is possible. Then affirm it out loud. Stand tall, look in the mirror, and declare, I am in control. My habits are leading me to success. Every day, I am more disciplined, stronger, more focused. Nothing can stop me. At first, you may not believe it completely. But with repetition, those words will become part of your subconscious. And once your self-image changes, your decisions will change. Finally, take action. Every day, do something, no matter how small, that brings you closer to your goals. One phone call, 1 hour of study, 1 workout, 1 step forward. And at the end of the day, reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I improve? Am I closer to my goal? This reflection strengthens your focus and helps you adjust your path. Remember, success is not about perfection. It's about consistency. Discipline is not doing everything right. It's showing up every day. And if you show up every day, the results will come. This is the beginning of your transformation. Because when you change your mind, you change your world. From now on, success is not a possibility. It is your decision. From now on, success is not a possibility. It is your decision. But remember this. Every decision must be followed by action. A decision without action is just a wish. And wishes don't change your life. Discipline does. So let me ask you, what decision will you make today? Will you continue to let old habits control your life, or will you take back control step by step, moment by moment? Because here's the truth. The small decisions you make today will determine the life you will live tomorrow. Success is not built in a single day. It is built daily. Every choice, every habit, every action is either moving you closer to your goals or pushing you farther away. Think about this carefully. If you repeat your current habits for the next 5 years, where will you be? Will you be healthier, wealthier, more confident, more fulfilled? Or will you be stuck, frustrated, and tired of waiting? You have the power to change your future starting today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not someday. Success does not wait for anyone. If you want a different life, you must start creating it now, with what you have, where you are, and with the mindset of a winner. Discipline means making sacrifices today so you can enjoy rewards tomorrow. It means saying no to distractions so you can say yes to your dreams. It means choosing growth over comfort, because growth is never easy, but it is always worth it. And here's the reward. Once you build the muscle of discipline, life becomes easier. Why? Because you no longer negotiate with yourself. You no longer waste energy deciding whether you will or won't. You just do it. And when you live with discipline, you create momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence creates results. Results then fuel more motivation, and suddenly, the life you once dreamed about is no longer a dream. It's your reality. But it all starts here, with you, with your thoughts, your decisions, and your daily actions. Remember, success is not about luck. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity, and preparation is discipline in action. So prepare yourself every day, train your mind like a champion trains their body, feed it with powerful thoughts, practice self-control, and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. And here's the most important part. Never quit. Winners are not those who never fail. They are those who never quit. Every setback is feedback. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone to greatness. You are capable of far more than you realize. Inside you, there is strength, there is determination, and there is unlimited potential waiting to be activated. But only you can unlock it. The question is, will you? Stand tall. Decide today that discipline will guide your life. Decide that from this moment on, excuses no longer control you. Decide that your dreams are worth more than your comfort zone. Because the truth is this, discipline will hurt in the short term, but regret will hurt for a lifetime. Choose discipline now, and you will live with pride later. This is your moment. This is your turning point. This is the day you decided to take full control of your life. So repeat with me, I am disciplined. I am focused. I am unstoppable. Every day, I am moving closer to my goals. Nothing will stop me. Say it again with power. Believe it. Feel it. Because the more you affirm it, the more your mind will accept it as truth. And once your mind accepts it, your life will transform. From now on, success is not just a dream, it is your daily habit. Discipline is no longer a struggle, it is your identity. And when you live with discipline, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So go forward, take action, build your future, and remember, the greatest victory you will ever win is not over others, it is over yourself. That is the power of discipline, that is the path to success. And it starts today, with you.